What is up, you guys? It is Gavin. I am filming this the night after I did the full day of eating, so this is kind of in retrospect. But I'm basically making this video to show you guys that you do not need to be killing yourself every day on these meal plans. I used to be 220 pounds eating chicken fingers every day, right? And I have to change the way I'm living. I have to do all this. And I really locked in and I lost the weight, but I was miserable and I constantly binged. So I had to find a way that was sustainable for me. And what that ended up being was understanding where macros play in, where nutrition plays in, right? Your vitamins, your micros, where that plays in, and where your dopamine retention plays in as well, right? Because I would be miserable if I didn't get a sweet treat. I eat sweet treats every single day and I work them into my meal plan. So you're going to notice a recurring theme throughout the video. I eat like a 9-year-old. And if that's you, guess what? You can eat like a 9-year-old too and lose the weight. So when I started out this video, I wasn't really sure where I wanted to lead it. And I think it kind of formed a overarching topic. So I hope you enjoy. And if you are curious, I am still offering one-on-one coaching. So I help guys with their nutritional needs as well as their training needs. And I'm starting to coach some bodybuilders as well. So if you're thinking about stepping on stage and you need a coach, definitely reach out, schedule a consultation call, and we'll get you figured out. So without further ado, this is a full day of eating from someone that used to be 220 as a fat power lifter down to 170 as a skinny bodybuilder. So good morning. Okay. So set y'all up. So before I eat anything in the mornings, I always get 2 liters of water and all of my vitamins before I put anything else in my body. So we got this. If you don't have one of these, get one of these. We're trying to make our lives as easy as possible. When you don't have to think about, oh, what do I have to take in the morning? It's going to make your life a whole lot easier. The other thing I take in the mornings, creatine, pre and postbiotics. I always pop the creatine first as a little treat. As far as eating goes, I try my best to push my first meal as late in the day as possible. This just keeps me less hungry throughout the day. So good. All my vitamins in, my 2 liters of water. And normally, I would do my pre-workout meal, which is really small, it's just a few rice cakes, before my first lift. But today is a rest day. This is why I think it's a good day for this. So I'm gonna do my best to push it as late in the day as possible. I usually wake up at 8 a.m. It is 9:30 a.m. This was done on purpose. This was done because I don't get as much food on rest days. So I really try to wake up a little bit later, push my first meal as far as possible. So that way I'm not starving throughout the day, because I don't get as many calories on rest days as well. So we get about 2,000 calories today. I believe it is like exactly 2,000. So I think the plan for the day is to get my supplements in, get 2 liters of water in, go for a walk, handle some clients. I believe I have a check-in to get to this morning, and then we will make breakfast. And I have something special planned for breakfast, so I will see you then in just a few hours. All right, you guys. So, checking back in. I was able to go on a walk, get some caffeine in me. I got some client stuff done. This is why I got the blue lights on. And now it's time for breakfast. So I guess I should kind of run you guys through what I'm going to be eating today, just the whole plan. I believe we have 4 meals today. I'm going to go off plan just a little bit because I want to kind of showcase my ability to make some more creative stuff. So first things first, we're gonna do breakfast burritos for breakfast. And then we have Ninja Creamy, so ice cream for lunch. And then we have, what else is there? We'll get into it when we get into it. But first things first, we're gonna do a breakfast burrito. So I'm gonna show myself making that really fast, but it's gonna be, egg white tortillas, bison meat, veggies, no fat mozzarella, and whatever else I feel like throwing on there. So it comes out to just about 500 to 600 calories. So I'll do like a really quick edit of me whipping that up, making that. So yeah, let me whip it up and then we can talk when I'm all done. If you don't like cucumbers, what are you doing? This entire thing is probably 20 to 30 calories. A little bit of broccoli slaw, just for some more volume. We got some zero fat mozzarella. So these egg whites are not in my meal plan, these egg tortillas. So what I'm thinking, let me pop these open. They're basically just protein. So I just gotta make sure I'm getting carbs, which would normally come from, oh, they're pretty small. Maybe we'll make like hot pockets, like breakfast pockets. So let me think. 2 of these is 50 calories. So we do 4 in place of 1 egg. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let me get my cast iron. If you don't cook on a cast iron, what are you doing? Let me move you guys so you can see what we're working with here. Alrighty. Look at the chest veins, bro. Okay. So, got our cast iron here. First things first, we got 8 ounces of bison. I'm going to chop this open and trim it up. So bison is supposed to be super lean. This is a ribeye, but Google said that the ribeyes are still like less than 10% fat, but I ate bison last night as well, and there's some really, really fatty parts. So what you want to do is just take those off, trim it off. I'm honestly thinking about leaving a lot, but we're going to be cutting it up anyway, so I guess it doesn't really have to hold its shape. Oh my gosh, super fatty. And you can tell how tender it is though. Look how the fat just comes right off. Okay, so there's our trimmed up bison. Let's get this cast iron hot and let's cook it up real fast. I really try to cook these as fast as possible just because it will. That's the fan going. It's gonna get real smoky real fast. Try and press it down, get a nice sear on there. Oh yeah. My friends, it's a beautiful sear. Now that that's cooked up, we're gonna move this over. I'm thinking maybe a third is all we'll need. I'm not worried about the macros on this one as much as I'm worried about the calories. So I think I think that as long as we can at least calories, all the rest I'll just pump into some type of fructose to make sure I'm getting enough carbs in. And then I think we should be good. I think we should do like 6. Because each of those are only 25, so 150 calories. Normally I would get eggs as well. So that's about 2 eggs. So we're still going to be cutting it short on protein. Maybe we'll do 8. Let's see how it looks, I guess. Because they are pretty small. Okay, so let's grill this up. Make sure that heat is back on. Spray a little bit. Shove these in there. A little bit lighter. While that's cooking up, we are going to cut up this meat. I'm gonna make carne asada, but with bison, which sounds phenomenal. I don't know about you guys. I think that bison tastes better than just regular cow meat. I've always thought this. You want to get the meat juices on there as much as possible. Turn it up a little bit. Get some good crusting. All right, they're looking pretty crusted and toasty. So now it's time to assemble. Let's turn off the heat. Get our no fat mozzarella. Okay, these are folded. Look how pretty they are. I'm gonna redo this one. So let's turn it on high and let's fry these up. Nice. Okay. Toasted up, ready. This one kind of fell apart. Let me grab a plate. All right, you guys. Meal is served. Let me give you a little visual. Came out to 6 of these. I got some mustard to dip it in. They're really good. I will put the exact macros of this one on the screen. So normally, the only difference is instead of these egg white like shells, I'd get actual eggs and sort of fry them up. But I wanted to do something a little different. I will say the presentation is not amazing, but the taste is. Taste is very amazing. The secret to staying full while on a crazy deficit like I'm on really is, for me, nutritional eating and volume eating. So nutrition, we have buffalo here with packed with nutrients, and then we also have a cup of blueberries. Those two things mixed together with cucumber, which is a veggie. All veggies are going to be packed with nutrients. It's a great mix. On top of that, volume eating. Berries, high volume, low calorie. Anything egg white related and veggie related, high volume, low calorie. And you can see I'm not like torturing myself eating straight rice and chicken, which I see so many people doing. Truth is, this is probably better for me than rice and chicken is. Because both rice and chicken have like no nutrients. They're just carbs and just protein. And I have nothing against rice and chicken. If you really like rice and chicken, go for it. But me personally, there's so many better options. Why would I not pick those options? I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Next on the agenda, I believe, is ice cream, and I'll probably eat that in a couple hours. So I mean, this will definitely keep me full for a few hours, so there's no real worry there. But the taste certainly is there. Even though it doesn't look amazing, this might be one of the tastiest meals I made. I was scared about the mustard. Mustard's very hit or miss, but this is really good. So I'm going to finish this meal, and I will check back with you guys in a few hours. We'll see you then. Okay, I think I'm just going to do peanut butter and maybe a little bit more cocoa powder. I want it to be like dark. So very first thing you do, you got to thaw out the sides with some hot water. So just run some hot water for about 30 seconds. If you don't have an Ninja Creamy, you should invest because it's life-changing. All right, you guys, we're in the office now. I had a couple bites, I won't lie. This is the best ice cream I've ever had. Best one I've made, at least. I got some work to get done. Some editing to do, but this entire thing, 300 calories, 360 with the toppings. And yeah, you know, it's ice cream, so I'll check back in with you guys for my next meal where we'll eat some real food. But I hope you're noticing a recurring theme here of you do not need to eat chicken and rice every day to get jacked. As long as it's calories in, calories out, and you're not burning or you're not eating more calories than you're burning, guess what? You can eat whatever the heck you want to eat. Ice cream is done. I feel really fat now. We made a few videos. I still need to get my cardio in for today. So I'm gonna do an hour. So yeah, we're up to what? Not even 1,000 calories for the day yet, and I feel fat. So this volume eating is the way to go, man. I mean, I still have a six-pack, even though I might be a little bloated right now from that last meal, but You do not need chicken and rice. You can eat ice cream. You can eat whatever I had for breakfast. Those like bison hot pockets, let's call them. But I'm gonna go do my cardio, and then we'll have my first real meal of the day. It's eggs and sweet potato. So real meal, still a delicious meal. So I'll see you in a couple hours. It's about 4 p.m. right now, so I plan on eating my next one about 6 p.m. So I'll see you then. All right, you guys, we're here for dinner. We have one meal after this, but it's kind of just like a late night snack. This is gonna be my first, in my opinion, first real looking meal. And it's just egg and sweet potato, two goated combos. So I'm going to set you guys up. You'll see me cut up the sweet potato and I air fry them. And then we just have some eggs and egg whites. And sometimes I throw some veggies in. If I do throw veggies, they'll just be cucumber, just because those are like basically 0 calorie. So, all right. So you guys should be set up. I really like this cutting board, if you can't tell. I'm gonna try and make them into fries and then throw them in with the egg. Because those were so small, they're gonna cook up really, really fast. So I'm gonna start on those eggs right now. And then when those are done, I will take the sweet potatoes out and grill them up with the eggs. To grill these up, so I think I'm just gonna eat this as a snack. Never tried it. Cucumber mustard combo, probably about 20 calories for this, so probably lasts long. I'm gonna make the bottom a little salad, make it a little bit prettier. If you're struggling with feeling hungry all the time, lettuce and just making everything into a salad is a game changer. Whether it's kale, romaine lettuce, this mix I got. Like normally I just do kale and it works great. You like your eggs a little bit wetter, but I am definitely not a fan. I like mine dry as a bone. Nice and soft. Throw all of those on top of there. It's hot. Is meal 3 donezo. Look at that giant salad. I'm gonna throw the macros up on the screen for you, but I mean, this thing is gonna fill me for a while. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I got a full another meal, and I know what it is, and I know I don't eat it. Like, I'll eat it, but I'm not hungry is what I'm trying to say. So, sitting around 2,000 calories, not even hungry, it's a great place to be. I think I also just I'm not very stressed on my rest days, which definitely plays a piece in hungry. If you're very, very stressed, your body is going to be looking for that cope. And the easiest cope, oh, I forgot to take a picture. Let me do that, but the easiest cope will always be food. Almost done now. It's a little hot. I did too much hot sauce, but we're at 1,500 calories for the day. Like, honestly, I'm full. There was a time where I would have been starving. It's all about
picking the correct things to eat. So, use salad, use veggies, use berries, use lower calorie options as long as they're not loaded with fiber. And I promise there'll be no room to be hungry. It also comes down to lifestyle too. If you're just sitting around waiting for your meals, you'll be hungry. But if you can keep yourself busy and have you get to a point where it's like, oh, I gotta eat because I don't have time if I eat later, that's where you want to be. So I'll check back in with you guys for the final meal, and yeah, I'll see you then. It's 7:30 right now. I'm thinking about eating my last meal about 9, so I'll see you then. All right, you guys, it's about 9:30, which means it's time for our final meal. And guess what's on the menu? A smoothie. Basically just more ice cream, because I add ice to it and blend it up. So it's literally just more ice cream. If you haven't noticed a recurring theme, I like eating like a child. I don't like real meals. So let's make this final smoothie. It's 2 cups of Greek yogurt, 150 grams of berries, and that's it. So I will whip that up and blend it up, and I'll see you when it's done. I think I'm gonna do strawberries and raspberries today. So this is kind of a life hack with ice and making smoothies. Is the Greek yogurt bowls are pretty big as is, but with the ice, like, it doubles in size. This is gonna take me like an hour to drink, so I'm gonna be full for the rest of the night. I won't cheat, I won't binge. All right, you guys, I just finished the smoothie. It took me about an hour. Now I'm just getting ready for bed, but the main thing that I wanted to push in this video is that if you think you have to eat chicken and rice every day, right? You have to be miserable in order to lose weight. This was to show that you can actually do the opposite. I eat like a 9-year-old, right? And I have a 6-pack. And that's not genetics, okay? I used to be really, really overweight. I used to really struggle with the things that I know you're struggling with. The difference is understanding where calories play in with nutrition, with your dopamine, with everything, right? My dopamine needs are being very, very met. I get ice cream for lunch, Hot Pockets for breakfast, ice cream before I go to bed, right? I had one real meal. They're all real meals, but I'm just trying to show you that you do not need to be eating chicken and rice every day. If you like chicken and rice, you want to eat it every day, you can absolutely do that, but you don't have to. So if you're struggling with this, just know that this is what I help guys with This is what I help guys with every single day. So if you need help, reach out. I offer one-on-one coaching. The link will be in the bio, and if not, enjoy the content, right? I'm going to continue to post like this and show off my ice cream, I didn't even go crazy today. Normally I'm eating pancakes, waffles, brownies. Those work too. You just have to understand how to work those calories into your meal plan so that you're not starving and you're not going to be binging. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you next time. Say what you want about TikTok Shop. I got these off of TikTok Shop, these creatine gummies. $5 for this entire thing. It also has L-carnitine, L-taurine, BCAAs, vitamin B6, vitamin B12 for 4 of these. And they taste like candy. So I could eat 8 of these. I believe that's only 20 calories for all 8. I get some amino acids, some vitamins, and creatine for $5.